Sam. Sam, please wake up. God knows I do love you. Right? So why are you doing this to her? She had nothing to do with this. Punishing her so you can punish me? That's not fair. I'm the one you should be punishing. I'm the one who looked the other way when I discovered Umberto was stealing. I'm the one who betrayed Damien and Lucinda and Sam by taking Umberto's money. I'm the one. She's innocent. All she did was believe my lies and try and protect me. I can make up for all of this. I can. I can confess everything. I don't care what the consequences are. I'll go to jail. I'll lose Sam. I don't care what it takes. I'll do whatever it takes. Please, just let her wake up. Let her live, please. Sam? Sam?
I'll be right there.
Hello.
Hi, oh gosh, it's so great to see your friendly face.
Nice to see you. I'm happy for the invite.
Oh.
So why'd you turn off my music? I could have brought my tights and exercise with you.
I didn't really know when you'd be coming over.
I was so happy when you called. I haven't had a chance to talk to you in such a long time.
That's my fault.
How have you been?
I've been fine.
Yeah? Good.
Well, I thought I was fine.
And? What?
Well, I went to the service for Damien the other night, and, Mike was there.
Oh? Yeah?
Oh, boy, Mrs. Snyder, I really hate to admit this, but I really miss Mike.
You got that drill?
Yep, right here.
Thank you. You know, you are paying me for this. You don't have to help out.
No, I enjoy it. I miss working with my hands.
Yeah, well, I can't picture a job where I don't work with my hands.
You know, I want to thank you for coming to Damien's memorial. I know that couldn't have been easy.
Yeah, well, he was a good boss. Decent guy. Just wanted to pay my respects.
No, I mean, it couldn't have been easy with Rosanna there.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, I guess it's none of my business, but Rosanna is mad at you for something that happened almost a year ago. You gonna let that keep you apart?
Good morning, Fashions.
Hi, Barbara, it's Carly. Carly? Where are you? You were supposed to be here half an hour ago.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling too hot.
What is it this time?
Well, I don't know, really. It kind of feels like a stomach flu, maybe.
Carly, Lisa has lost a family member. Is it too much to ask for the rest of us to pitch in?
No, of course not. I really don't think our customers would appreciate my help this morning.
All right, fine. Be here early tomorrow.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Poor baby.
As the world turns.
Rosanna, of course you miss Mike. I mean, after all, the two of you shared a lot of feelings. It was a very, very special bond. You almost married him.
And I decided not to.
Doesn't mean that the way you feel about him is going to go away suddenly.
No, I know, but it does mean that I'm supposed to be moving on with my life. You know, I can't just sit around here thinking about Mike all the time.
You made a very difficult decision. No, you just have to take it easy on yourself.
You know what the problem is? It's that I think that I'm almost over him. And then I go somewhere like this memorial service for Damien, and I see Mike there, and he's wearing the only sports jacket that he has to his name, and it just makes me... He's just so sincere, you know? Mrs. Snyder, whatever his faults are, the guy loves me. I know that he loves me.
It doesn't change what he's done.
I know that, but it does make me wonder if maybe cutting him off like I've been doing, you know, refusing to even talk to him, maybe I've been doing the wrong thing.
What do you mean by that?
It's just that I know that if Mike and I were married, he never would have been unfaithful to me.
Oh, no,
No,
Rosanna.
it's true, Mrs. Snyder. I know that that's true because that's just not the way Mike is. He was with... He did what he did because he thought that things were over between us. Now, I don't know. That's not really cheating, is it?
I don't know what you call it, but he didn't really have to do what he did.
No, I know. I know. But you see, the night that he was with Carly, I had told him that we were through. He thought that things were completely done between the two of us. That was when he was with... How do I explain this? Mike and I, we react to painful situations differently. Me, when things get tough, I close off. You know, I shut down, I go to the pond. And Mike completely loses it. He loses control. I mean, I wasn't at all surprised that he got arrested for reckless driving after the wedding fell through and got thrown in that jail downstate. I mean, who knows how long the guy would have been there if someone hadn't bailed him out.
Rosanna, what are you getting at? Hmm?
I'm just saying that I thought a lot about what's happened. And I think that maybe it's unrealistic of me to expect Mike to be something that he's not. And maybe the easy thing for me to do is just keep pointing the finger at him. But he's not all to blame for this. I mean, a lot of what's happened has been happening because I've been pushing him away. I think maybe it's my fault that we're still apart.
This whole mess is my fault. Only I told Rosanna about Carly and me when it happened, then...
Well, there's nothing like hindsight to make things crystal clear.
But I didn't. And after the way Ro found out, I mean, I can hardly blame her for what she did.
Well, I'm not saying that she was wrong to call off the wedding, but... You know, you're never going to get this worked out if you don't talk about it.
It's just too late, Cal.
Well, now, wait a minute. You may feel that way now, but once you start talking...
I don't want to talk.
What, you're just going to turn around and walk away? Is that it?
No, Look, look, if we started talking, I've got to be honest with her, and then I've got to tell her that
wait a minute.
I just got to tell her everything.
You got to tell her what? Are you trying to tell me that you're starting to get a thing for Carly?
No way. No, I only have feelings for Rosanna. This is a flathead. Where's that Phillips head thing?
Right here. Well, I can tell you one thing. If I was trying to get back with a woman like Rosanna, I do not believe that I'd start by fooling around with her sister.
Well, I know that. It's just that I thought Rosanna was already with someone else. So what did it matter?
And it turns out that she's not.
No.
Well, what gave you that idea in the first place?
Well, that's what she told me. But she only said it because she was sick of me trying to patch things up. And me, like an idiot, I go running straight to Carly. And I swear to you, Cal, I am so stupid sometimes.
Well, I don't know about stupid. Okay, stupid.
Yeah. Oh, you know, why did Rosanna have to lie to me? You know, if I knew that she was alone, if I thought that there was a chance, I would have waited forever.
Well, what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Citrus Circuit starts in a couple weeks.
So you're going to go racing in Florida?
Yeah, Florida. You know, Ro and I last year, we went through hell trying to get down there. Remember that?
Oh, do I remember? Ro talked you into blackmailing her parole officer. I hope it's easier this time.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going.
Why? Because of Ludi Bell?
Well, even if she was ready, you know, Cal, I don't know. It just wouldn't be the same.
Well, maybe it's not a bad idea to hang around here. Use that time to try and work things out.
Cal, we are not gonna work things out.
Well, things aren't going to work out on their own. That's true. You're going to have to do something. But if I loved a woman like
yeah, I love her, Cal. I love her. I told you that.
well, then you better do something, hadn't you? You better make something happen. Look, I think that Rosanna is worth the effort.
Poor baby. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, it's just, you know, an expression of sympathy. It's a show of concern about someone you care for. What'd you think I meant?
There's no reason to feel sorry for me.
That's not what I just heard. Didn't you call in sick just now? What's this? What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Just didn't feel like going into work today.
Really? You just didn't... Huh.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean? I just stopped by to say hello to a friend.
Have you ever heard of a phone?
What phone? Come on, we're partners, remember?
Get yourself off of my bed. We are certainly not partners.
Yes, we are. In the wonderful game of love. Listen to me. As your confidant, I must say, I was a little disturbed by the show of tension in this room the other day.
Mike and I are none of your business.
I don't care about him. My concern is you. Carly, if you let this fall apart with him now, he's going to go straight back to Rosanna. And then where will you be? Right back to where you started.
Mike's a big boy. He makes his own decisions.
If you give up now, it'll be the biggest mistake of your life.
I have just about had it with Lisa's charity cases. Comes in late, leaves early.
Goodbye.
Hey, look, I really don't have time to hang. I'm supposed to meet a friend.
I don't care about your friend. What are you doing here?
Looking around.
On a school day? Or is this some holiday I don't know about?
Yeah, it's one of those military ones.
Oh, like Flag Day.
Right.
Wrong. Flag Day's in June. Try again.
I don't know what it's called.
Well, why don't we call your father and see how widespread this holiday is? Maybe he has the day off, too.
Yeah, okay, fine. He knows I'm here. We're meeting for lunch. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm cutting class. Big deal. What are you gonna do about it?
I don't appreciate being lied to.
I wouldn't have to lie. You've kept your nose out of my business.
Is something wrong at school?
Since when did you become hall monitor?
About the same time that I realized that when someone shirks responsibility, somebody else has to pick up the slack.
I'm not asking anyone to learn algebra for me.
Nikki, if you flunk out of school, someone else is going to end up carrying you.
I can take care of myself.
Oh. Okay, maybe you can. In some ways, maybe you can. But guess what? You're still in high school. You have a lot to learn.
No, I don't have to listen to this. You're not my mother.
You're right. I'm not. But we have to deal with each other. And guess what? I was in high school.
Oh, I hate it when adults say that. You have no idea what school's like.
Oh, yes, I do. It's tough.
But life's even tougher, and you can't just check out.
I'm not checking out. I'm going shopping.
Shopping? Oh, yeah, well, the mall's really fun, you know, great clothes, cute guys. You can't just hang out and kill time, Nikki.
Who says I want to do that?
Well, what do you want to do?
I want to meet my friend.
Not today. You're going back to school, young
Anything
lady.
would be better than listening to you.
Do you have any idea how much you're disappointing your father?
Me? You want to talk about which one of us let Munson down? Why don't we start with you?
Dear Jeremy, thank you so much for the crunchy orange things, and thank you even more for your letter, which wasn't crunchy, but it was beautiful. I've been thinking about you a lot, too. After you left, I was really upset that you didn't say goodbye or anything, but your letter explained it. Actually, it would have been really hard for me to say goodbye, too. Some things are just too difficult, you know? Anyway, you've only been gone a couple of weeks, but I miss you all the time. There's no one else like you in Oakdale. There's no one else like you anywhere, I bet. My family's fine. We just finished baking chocolate chip cookies. I'm all covered in flour. I'll send you some if they turn out okay. Everything's great here, except that you're so far away. Let me know when you're coming home for vacation, and we'll do something special. Or we can just hang out. Doesn't matter, as long as you come back soon. Love, Danny. I love you, Jeremy.
No, it won't be the first mistake I've made. I will survive.
Yeah, but why would you settle for mere survival?
Look, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Scott. Mike is making plans, and I don't seem to be a part of them.
Hey. Plans can change. Do you recall a certain wedding that never came off? Carly, I cannot believe that you're willing to kiss off true love now.
What is so special about now?
You know perfectly well what's so... Rosanna is alone. She's vulnerable.
You really blew it, didn't you?
I did not blow it. Look, it's just a phase that she's going through. We both agreed that we needed a little space, so...
Sounds like you've got about as much say about you and Rosanna as I have about Mike and me.
I have to admit, I underestimated your sister's resolve. Contrary to popular belief, she's the tough one.
Tell me something I don't know.
I'll tell you this. If she decides that she wants Mike back, she's going to go after him. You should have seen them together at Damien's memorial. They're getting closer every day.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Yes, there is.
What?
Well, you do whatever it takes.
That's a big help.
All right. Let me be more specific. You stop rolling over. Look, you had a chance at millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, and you blew it. Why? Because you fell in love. Listen, you weren't ruthless enough to take the money. You'd better be ruthless enough to hold on to the guy. Because if you don't, you won't have anything left.
Just how am I supposed to do that?
Sweetie, look inside yourself. You'll find out.
Do you really think that you're responsible for Mike's actions?
No.
No, good, because I don't think you are either. I mean, it was his choice to sleep with another person.
But he didn't know that it was Carly.
Rosanna, he knew that it wasn't you.
It's true. But Mike doesn't think of sex the same way that I do. He uses sex sort of like a drug, you know, to forget. I'm not saying that that's right. That's what he does. And, I don't think it means the same thing to me.
And what does it mean to you?
Well, maybe this isn't very sophisticated, but to me, being intimate with someone is more of an emotional connection than a physical one.
Well, Lord, then I guess I'm not very sophisticated either, because I feel the same way. I mean, how can you possibly have any kind of intimacy without an emotional connection? I mean, that's how you learn to trust someone. Trusting, and that's what makes you happy.
Well, I don't feel very trusting or very happy, so I guess I have neither.
I think a lot of that has to do with Mike. He doesn't seem to be very concerned about happiness. Yours, or even his own.
Oh, Mrs. Snyder, there is such a big part of him that is not like that at all. If you'd seen him New Year's Eve, if you'd just been there, they played our song. He started to cry. He told me that he missed me and that his life was empty without me, and I know that he was not lying.
No. No. I'm sure that he wasn't.
You know, he wants to do the right thing. He just keeps going about it the wrong way.
Rosanna, sweetheart, you know, this is up to you. You can't divide people into parts. Now, you can have the part of Mike that loves you, but you also have to accept the part of Mike that slept with your sister.
Sam, wake up. Wake up. Don't think I don't know what you're doing. You're getting back at me for faking that amnesia. Yep. You're just lying there pretending to be asleep while you listen to me prattle on about God and love and all that stuff. I know. Well, I might as well give it to you straight. Till I married you, I didn't think too much about love, to be honest. I thought it was for suckers. And it might be. But if it is, then I'm the biggest sucker on the planet. Because I love you so much, I don't care about anything other than seeing those beautiful blue eyes open and look at me. Okay? But you gotta wake up. Come on, wake up. 'Cause nothing matters to me if you're not around to share it. Sam? Sam, can you hear me? Sam, you're awake. You're awake. Sam, you're all right. Oh, all right, take it easy. Take it easy.
Oh, my head.
Okay, well, just don't close. Just keep your eyes shut.
Where am I? What happened?
You've got a head injury. You're in a hospital in Maryland, but you're gonna be okay. Now, I'll be right back, all right?
No, don't go, Kirk.
I gotta tell a doctor you're awake.
No, please don't leave me. Please.
Okay. All right. I'm right here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, why don't we just save this discussion for when you're feeling a little better?
I remember driving to the airport to meet with Damien, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, I got there. I got on the plane. Margot was there, and we were flying
to Washington. We were going to give those files to the FBI. And did I hit my head? Did I fall?
Yes. Take it easy.
There's something that you're not telling me, Kirk. What is it?
The plane got caught in a blizzard. The pilot couldn't land it safely.
So we crashed?
Yes.
Margot was there. She kept telling me to hold on, and it was cold.
She pulled you out, and she got in touch with a rescue team.
Oh, I have to tell her thank you.
No, take it easy. You can thank her later.
Will you tell her that I want to see her?
Not now.
But she saved my life.
She's already back in Oakdale.
Already?
Yeah. You've been unconscious for a few days.
Huh.
I mean, you're...
How long?
Well, you've been in a mild coma. The doctor said it was just a matter of time before you came out of it, but I gotta tell you, I was getting a little nervous there, but you're back. Oh, honey, you're back. All right, look, I've got to tell the doctor you're awake, all right? And I got to call Lucinda. She said she made me promise to call her as soon as
Is she at home?
Yeah, we thought it was best she could go back with Lily.
Oh, so Lily was here too. How's Damien?
You should be in school.
That's one way to change the subject.
The subject is you're cutting class.
No, the subject is, why are you acting like a saint when you cheated on my father?
What goes on between your father and me is none of your business.
Well, what goes on between Hal and me is your business? Sounds like a double standard.
I'm not gonna argue with you anymore.
What do you think hurt Munson more? You missing an algebra class or you sleeping around?
That's enough, Nikki. Hello, Danny.
Hey, Nikki. What's going on? Nothing.
Why aren't you in school?
Honor students get a free period during study hall. Try thought of that one.
You two stay put.
Thanks. You're trying to get me in trouble or something? You mean you're cutting? Oh, please, say it a little louder. Well, Danny, so what's up? Not much. Whatever. I heard from Jeremy. Really? Yeah, actually, it was a package. It was just like some personal stuff he sent. No biggie. He sounds lonely. I think he'll make friends. Yeah. But guess what? He's coming to visit. When? I don't know. Soon. It was such a sweet letter. I wish I'd brought it. I could show you. That's okay. It was so sweet. He wrote me. He's like busy with school and everything. Yeah, it's supposed to be intense there. Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah. Don't feel bad he didn't write you. I'm sure he misses you. Well, actually, I kind of did get a letter. It wasn't a real long one. You did? Well, did he send you anything? Sort of. What? This. I mean, it's just a pin, but... No, it's great. It's great. What did the letter say?
That's all she wrote. Thanks for the use of the tools.
Oh, my pleasure. You gonna send me a bill?
Yeah, you betcha. You got a towel? Thank you.
Well, be good to yourself. You do first-class work.
Well, thank you much. If you need anything else, let me know, because Mark and I, we're going to go into business together.
Oh, yeah? What kind of business?
Well, yeah, we're talking about it right now, that's all. My coat. Thinking about doing some repairs, and someday construction.
I think it's a good idea. I'd hire both of you.
Well, hopefully, we're just trying to scrounge up some bucks right now.
Well, I think it's an excellent idea.
Well, I don't know about that. Mark and I, well, I think you know. Take care.
Listen, will you think about what I said? When I was your age, I loved a woman, and something happened that split us up. I was sure that she didn't want to have anything else to do with me.
What'd you say to her?
Nothing. So, next time you feel like jumping on Carly, I just want you to think. I just want you to think about what I said.
All right. Well, you don't have to worry, all right? There's nothing going on between Carly and me, and there never will be, ever.
That's good, because I'd like to see you and Rosanna back together. I think you belong together. But you better do something now, or you're going to regret it the rest of your life.
Oh, hi, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Come on in, Scott.
Am I interrupting anything?
No. I was just leaving. Hello,
okay.
hello.
Hi.
Listen, you take care of yourself. You're here. I don't want you getting hurt again. All right?
Thank you for coming over. I'll call.
Yeah, see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
That wasn't about me, was it?
I'm glad to see that your ego wasn't dented at all by our last conversation. What's up?
Well, I was worried about you, especially after I saw Mike at Damien's memorial service.
You know, I really wish that people would stop thinking I was going to fall to pieces every time I see Mike. I like to think that I'm stronger than that.
You're the one that said you might never get over the guy, so
Yeah, well.
So, how do you want to play this, our romance thing?
I don't.
No, but I'll do anything you want.
No, I told Mike the truth.
Oh.
He knows that there's nothing going on between us.
So what'd he say? I mean, is he trying to work you or anything? You know what I mean?
No, he's not, and if he's smart, he won't try to. Because the only company that I'm interested in keeping these days is my own. Okay?
Gotcha.
Thanks for stopping by.
No problem. Listen, promise me you won't do anything stupid.
Goodbye, Scott.
I think someday you might wake up and realize that all my surprises were pleasant ones. Happy chastity.
You know, it was just a letter. Hi, how are you? Did he talk about track or school or anything? A little. So what did he write about? I don't know, Danny. I didn't memorize it. Well, did he say he missed, like, hanging out? Actually, he wants me to visit him when Tom and Margot go there next month. He wants you to visit. You know, maybe he'll come here beforehand. That way he'll get to see both of us. Excuse us, Danny. We were talking.
Well, guess what? I don't get a kick out of being hall monitor.
Then don't do it.
And I don't want to fight with you any longer. But somehow I had the idea that you like the idea of your dad and me together.
I do.
Well, then why don't we work together and try to make the guy's life a little easier, okay?
What, you want me to help you get him back?
No.
Good. Because Munson didn't do anything wrong. And if you guys are splitsville, it's because you're the one with the whacked out ideas about what to do when you're in love.
Sam, I gotta tell the doctor you're awake.
No, where is Damien? Was he hurt? Kirk, where is he?
Listen, I don't know how to tell you this. But the plane went down in a forest. One part of the plane, the part you were in, landed 200 yards from a lake. The other part went in the water. The temperature of the water was well below freezing, and no one thinks he could have possibly survived.
Oh, God. Oh, poor Lily. Oh, and baby Luke. Oh, Kirk, none of this makes any sense.
No, none of it makes any sense.
No, it's not fair, because the only reason that Damien was on that plane was to get those crooks that had taken over his company.
The only reason you were on that plane was because you were trying to clear my name. I should have been on that plane. I don't know what you remember about the flight. Do you remember what happened just before the plane went down?
He was looking at the disc, the Umberto disc.
Margot was there?
Yeah, she was right next to me.
So the police know. you know. This is all my fault.
I'm sorry you're hurt.
Nikki, I gotta get back to school.
Yeah, I do too.
No, hold on. Give me one more minute, all right?
I thought you wanted me to go to school. Now you won't let me.
I don't
That's
want to
right.
read things like this, that's all. Nikki, I thought we were doing really well together. As far as your dad goes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry he's hurt, and I'm sorry that you're caught in the middle, but the past is the past. And I'm just gonna have to give him more time, and hopefully he'll be able to accept this.
You're the one who's giving up.
I'm not giving up. I've done everything I possibly can. It's up to him now. But as for you, you've got your whole life ahead of you. You're so capable. There's so much you can do. Don't you see how you're cheating yourself?
Missing one class isn't gonna kill me.
No, it's not. But it will disappoint your father.
If he finds out, right?
Nikki. Nikki. Come on. Your dad's not exactly the kind of guy who can forgive and forget. So before you start doing things that he can't live with, you better figure out what you're getting yourself into.
Are you gonna tell Hal or not?
No, I'm not. You are. Right. You're going to tell him before you get caught.
You mean before you tell him?
Nikki, Hal is a detective. I don't need to tell him. He'll figure it out for himself.
Okay, I get the point. Is class dismissed?
I will call the school in 1 hour to make sure you got there safely.
No, you really don't have to.
Fine.
Whatever.
Daddy? Daddy, I'm home.
I know I shouldn't have held anything back. I should have just gone to Damien and told him everything. Then nobody would have had to fly to Washington.
Stop it, Kirk, okay? Listen, you were working undercover, and if you'd said anything, it would have completely ruined anything that you were trying to accomplish, and Damien knew that.
He did?
Yeah. Yeah, he was very excited when I gave him the disc.
What did he say when he looked at it?
He was working at the computer, and he was going over the disc. He said he had bad news. And then I don't know. That must have been when we hit turbulence, because everything just started like flying around everywhere, and I don't remember what happened after that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that all your hard work was for nothing.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All that matters is that you're alive. We love each other. And we're gonna live happily ever after.
I hope so. I hope so. Would you, do me a favor? Would you, turn on a light, please?
Sure.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Are my eyes open?
Yeah.
Why can't I see you, Kirk? I can't see.